Danny flexing for seconds out here at the legendary Salisbury ABC, aka the Solly in Liverpool, with, I've got to say, my favourite Eddie in boxing, Paul Edwards, coach here at the Solly. Paul, you're obviously a former pro yourself and a former British champion. Your pro career only lasted a few years. Just tell us why you retired at what, 25 were you?
Yeah, 24 I think I was. I don't know, 4 years max I think it was, something like that. Only had 11 fights. I don't know why I cut short, you know, people ask me this all the time. I don't know, I think I just lost the love for it. I lost my last fight. I underprepared. I didn't train as I used to because I was a really hard trainer. And I got beat off someone who shouldn't have never really beat me. No, take nothing away from Kevin, like, he beat me, but yeah, and I was just running along the hills one day and just stopped and went, that's it. Just called it a day.
That's a bit weird. Like, how were you preparing for a fight at the time, or?
I thought I was going to get the rematch with Satchel, but I never. I was meant to fight a 6-rounder, and Satchel was fighting Chris Edwards, Echo Arena, and Pricey was fighting someone, I can't remember who it was. Yeah, so I was meant to get the rematch with that, and that never happened. I got a 6-rounder, and I just lost the love for it. I just stopped. That was it.
Are you glad in hindsight that you did? Because a lot of boxers have long careers, causing problems later on. You're still obviously very fresh, and you're now putting it back in as a trainer.
Yeah, I've got no regrets. Like, I don't regret retiring when I did. I'm doing better now than when I did boxing. Started a little family with myself, you know, when now I've been coaching here since I retired. Well, before I retired, I was coaching here. So, and now I'm like, you know, now I'm doing well. Now we've got loads of boxers. The club's going great, so no regrets.
And you achieved a kind of unique slice of history in that you won the British title on a cut, and it was the last British title fight before the technical decision rule came in. So if you'd have fought him like a month later, you would have drawn, I guess.
Yeah, I think it would have been a draw, yeah. Yeah, December the 15th I forfeited, and the rule changed January the 1st. So I guess you'd say I was lucky, but when we talk,
don't know what would have happened later in the fight anyway. You might have won easily.
As well, I don't. You know what? Every boxer's had the first year of bad luck, and that's how I look at it. Do you know what I mean? I have 2 amateur decisions and stuff like that, so I think it was just a little bit of payback for me.
How old were you when you first came to the Solly?
I was about 6. I live on Salisbury Street. I did live on Salisbury Street. I've moved away now, but I was 6, yeah.
So how much then does it mean to you as someone who's come here at 6, grown up through the club as an amateur, pro, and now you're one of the main trainers here? That must mean a lot to you.
Yeah, it does. This club is a massive part of my heart and my life. Basically, I'm in here every day, all day. This is like my second home, yeah. People don't really understand sometimes, but when you get around the amateur gyms and you just know, you get a feeling. Yeah, and this is a massive part of my life.
What makes the Solly so special? What makes it stand out from a lot of the other gyms? Because Liverpool's a big fight city, but Solly kind of stands head and shoulders above most of them, at least.
Yeah, do you know what? Honestly, I think it's like, I know it's like a cliche people say, but we are like a big family club. We've got, and success as well. You know, success. That's what we all aim for. We've had great success these last few years, especially. We've got a great set of coaches here at the minute. You know, we've got about 10 coaches who are consistent in the gym, dedicated, and work well with the kids. So, yes, a success is I'd say it was the main one.
For the uninitiated, give us a bit of a rundown on some of the famous names that have been produced through the Solly over the years.
Well, me.
Yeah. Paul Edwards, #1, obviously.
David Price, Big Pricey, Nathan Brough, he was a great amateur, went to pro. Derry Matthews, Stephen Beck, David Beck, who was Olympian, he was world champion. He was the best, one of the best fighters to come out of Liverpool. He's coach here now. He's a coach. He's coaching alongside us now. There's loads. David Holland, multinational title winner. You know, there's loads. The list goes on. Lee Rimmer, he was a fantastic fighter. There's loads.
And who are the ones we should be watching out for now on the amateur side? Because we're going to interview some of the pros today anyway. Just tell us some of the ones we should be watching out for on the amateur side.
Well, it's a tough one now because we've got a long list. At the minute, we've got a few in the ABAs. Dexter McCarthy, he's a light heavyweight. He's knocked a few out. He's good. I'm excited for him this year. I expect him to go all the way. And we've got a load of kids coming through. Odell Kamara is a special kid. Tom McAvoy, Mikey Moore. We've got a load. Luke Dickens, Ryan Dickens, multinational champion winner, multi-international champion with a European silver medalist. We've got loads, honestly. I'm trying to think, 'cause I don't want to leave anyone out. We've just got a kid over from Ireland who's come to join us, Jake Tucker. He's like 10-time national champion. He's a really special fighter.
Oh, he's brothers Luke Tucker, right? Is that right?
Kane.
Kane Tucker, sorry. Yeah, so Barry McGuigan mentioned those to us before. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's come over to live with his auntie and he's joined us because he come to spar a few years ago, and he just liked it. We got a good relationship with him, and he's over here, and he's really, really special talent, that kid. He's only 16, 75 kg, he's a monster.
And you guys started working with pros alongside the amateurs only like less than 2 years ago, I believe. What was the thought process behind that? What made you decide to do it?
Do you know what, we took our time, Dan. We took our time about it. We done our own work and stuff, and obviously I was pro, so it was just like a natural progression. It was mainly for all the youngsters we've got coming through now, for the future for them, because these kids we've got in the gym, they're unbelievable. They're winning national titles every year, and they're taking kids out as well along the way. So we've just built it for them, really, and obviously we've got pros. We've got Nathan and Matty and Adam Farrell coming through. So it's a good process, but it's we haven't thought about it lightly. You know what I mean? We've got a good plan.
Why is that changing though now? Because like ERT is another local gym who started doing pros not too long ago. Why are the gyms now starting to mix the two? I know the rule changed, but that was quite a while ago. So why hadn't it been done before, I guess?
Because the rule changed a few times, I think. I think people were just going, it's not worth doing it because the rule's going to change again.
Right.
But ERT done it yet. They sort of led the way with it, didn't they? They were kept up consistent now. Got a good squad now. So yeah, I think it was just because the rule changed. Then it was sort of set in stone. And then we come in quite late, really. But we'd been thinking about it and planning for a while, and now it's here.
How does it work in terms of you splitting your own time? Like, do the amateurs train alongside the pros, or do you split it like so they've got different times in the gym?
We mix it. We do mix them sometimes, but no, the pros are mainly in during the day and stuff like that. But we get the odd amateur come and coach them. There's a little bit of experience and stuff like that.
How kind of rewarding is it for you, not just to be the trainer of the club that you've loved all your life, but to be in this phase of its development with pros coming through alongside amateurs? Because it's never happened before, and you're the guy at the forefront when it is.
It's great, you know. No, you just listening to that what you've just said there, that got me a little bit excited. I'm excited for the future. You know, these kids are great. We've got a great set of coaches as well, and you know, we plan to take over the world. People laugh when we say it. People say, but that's the plan. We've got good enough fighters, I think, now for the future. We're going to be world champions, and to be coached them, having to box here all my life, to coach some of them who are going to come on to be world champions. It's going to be great.
Brilliant. Well, we thank you for your time, and good luck with everything to come.
Absolute pleasure.